Hello, all. I'm just sitting here doing this courier camp for a little bit here. Nothing too exciting, really. Trying to get a Goblin Gazoogie ring. Haven't seen a courier pop yet, so just been killing the stuff around, keeping it clear, so. It's one of those things where you either get lucky with it or you spend, hours trying to get a placeholder so that you can get a spawn. It's a kind of a rare drop, I guess. So rare spawn NPC too. So it's like once you get them spawning a certain way, then you kind of have to keep up with it. Like most of this stuff, I don't need. Like I'll vendor some of it. I think that shield's worth a plat or something. So I'm just waiting for the courier to spawn. If I don't get lucky and get the drop, I guess eventually I'll buy one, I had to turn down the sound a little bit because of the crashing waves there. You hear it a little bit. So I just let my pet beat this stuff down. So I think it's like level 20s or something. Other than that, I've been playing a little bit on the Quorum server. Started an Enchanter over there. Just wanted to check it out, so having fun with it so far. Of course, starting new and leveling up, you gotta gain levels and, do all that normal stuff, so. Probably release maybe a couple videos a day. Probably one at like 9 a.m. and one at maybe 3 p.m. or something. I had a bunch scheduled and made a mistake on the YouTube there and wiped the channel out. But I'm waiting on some things for my desktop. I got my thermal grease so I can put the cooler back on the CPU and do all that stuff. I have to figure out a case. I have a couple cases. I may use one of those for now because there's really no need to buy a new one. I just have to go grab one. Because I want to order one that'll hold multiple hard drives if I get one. I was looking at a server case, but I don't know. Guess I'll be more selective about it, when I decide to order one. Might as well use some of the ones I have that are just sitting around that I don't, like old ones that I had that I saved. Other than that, nothing too exciting going on. Might start killing some of this other stuff. Just to have something to do while I'm waiting. Here's a marauder. Nothing too exciting, really. I'll pause this for a little bit. Maybe when the courier spawns, I'll turn it back on. Alright, a courier spawned here, so maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. Let my pet beat that stuff down. Pause this again here. Just gonna check in with you all. It's been a minute since I've seen a courier spawn. Been working on uploading the green server playlist in between killing this stuff and while waiting for a pop, so hopefully I get this thing soon so I can move on to something else. It's a piece of gear that I need to acquire, so I may just have to go buy one just to speed up. You know, it's nice to try to get it yourself, but I've spent, I don't remember it taking this long before. I don't know if they've changed the drop rates or I'm just unlucky in it, but I guess there's a reward in something that is rare, but I mean, I guess they really mean rare. I don't, I know there's other people in the zone too, so this courier can spawn at a few different places, I think, so I don't know if that's what's going on or not. I mean, it's not really a complaint, but it'd be good to bring a low level, or a lower level character over here and level on this stuff. Might be the play, because basically the only use for it is to help not use the invisible spell, which a lot of people know if they're watching the videos. Uh, I don't know if I missed a placeholder somewhere or not, but usually once you get one spawning, you can keep it going. I don't know what the interval is. It seems like it could be random, but it's usually every 15 or 20 minutes from what I've noticed before. I think I've killed this courier probably 20 or 25 times. So, uh, I guess some people sit here until they get the drop, but I mean, spending 8 hours, you know, I've heard people spending a lot more time than that, but I usually do it for, well, it's random. Just depends, because I'll do other stuff in between while I'm waiting on it, on the computer or around the house. Or, like I said, I've just been re-uploading videos and putting the schedule back out. It'll kind of be out of order for the green server in the sense of the younger years, when I did from start to finish or start to this point, and what I have posted in terms of playing and leveling the character and, advancing in the game. But I'll pause this until a courier spawns. Alright, courier just spawned here. Maybe we'll get lucky. You? So I'll pause this again. Put another courier spawn here. Still no ring. At least not the one I want anyway. Anyway, I'll pause this again. Got another courier here. Still nothing. Just sit and get some mana back here. I've been pulling these things left and right, so. Sean to myself too. So I'll pause this again. Well, I've spent it's about as much time as I'm going to spend on this today. It's I got other stuff to do. And kind of doing it off and on in between, but I'm going to sell and get all this stuff off of my character. So you guys have a good day. Wait for this to load here. Have a good one.